bit of effort is released in the yin pose. It's all stillness and finding an appropriate edge of sensation. Optional here is to weave your fingers through your toes. If you would like to do that. Or just wrap your hands around your feet or your ankles and lean forward to any degree. Rest your eyes. Natural breathing. An invitation to be still in your body. Letting your mind rest in that idea of stillness as well. Let your ears find this natural soft sound of your breath. Connecting the mind to the breath. And just a little bit longer, patient, steady and grounded, rooted in the earth. Taking one more breath in your butterfly pose. And then release to your easy pose, folding in the legs, sitting up tall. Folding in the legs with mindfulness so that you're releasing your hips open and your knees downward, the tops of your feet starting to turn towards the floor. Rest your hands on your legs for a little support. Draw your navel towards your spine as you breathe out. Exhale, find that low belly towards the spine. Try to keep it lightly engaged as you breathe in. Exhale, reinforce Uddiyana Bandha. And just bring your meditative quality as we notice our body and ask it to do all these things. Compassionate attitude. And develop that breath through the nose now, Ujjayi, victorious breath. Even inhales and exhales with sound through the nose. Just trying to let go of everything that's outside of your mat, outside of this moment. Be here now. And an invitation to begin circling from your hips. So move over towards the right, coming out and around, sweeping yourself around in a circular way. A little support from your hands. So here you will lengthen out your lower back as you come out and around. Just to keep it all positive. Find a little flow. Go the other way, put the brakes on, spin the other way, out and around. Maybe exploring going out and back a little bit as well. And just a little bit longer, maybe start to slow down this last circle and return to your upright position. Stillness, take a breath, center line aware. Pick your right ear towards your shoulder. Slowly come down towards the center, chin towards the chest. Ease your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Just keep your neck long, lift your chin to go to the back, gaze to your nose, and relax your head. Other way, left ear towards the shoulder. Just keep breathing steadily, ease towards the chin, towards the chest. Right ear coming over slowly to the right shoulder. And then go ahead and gaze to your nose as you straighten up your head. Lift your chin, keep your neck long, downward gaze. And then just lift the back of your skull to come back to neutral. Bring your hands together at your heart. Lift up your elbows. Have a moment with your intentions for the day, for your life, dedication, wide open. Breathe in deeply. When you finish exhaling, let's circle the elbows out at the sides. So you move your shoulders in a circle. Just let your arms follow a forward roll of the shoulders and then a backwards roll. Feel this open up your breathing space. Use your core. One more time, starting to really awaken with that movement. And then working in some boat pose variations today. First one is holding around your knees, lean back, toes off the floor. Supporting the boat, just finding balance on your sacrum. Find quietness. And then second one, bring your toes to the floor and hold the backs of your thighs. Lean back a little bit, so challenge yourself gently. Toes reaching, arm support. 3, moving into that 5 count for the poses. And exhale. Last one, moving right into it. Pick up your feet, rest them together, and try to hug the backs of your thighs. 5 breaths here. Lean back, find that boat shape, tall spine. But there's ease here too. Last breath. Exhale, feet down, knees wide. Inhale, sit up, cross your ankles, draw in your feet, and come back to your hands and knees. Spread open your hands. Fan out your fingers a little bit so your shoulders are open. Walk back your knees till you're in a plank pose with your knees down, and hug your elbows in, shift forward, and then press back up to straight. So chaturanga to your own depth. This is a nice just preparation. Bend and straighten. Bend, hug in, straighten. Strong tummy. One more. And then to upward dog, straighten your arms. Bring in your knees enough to stretch your belly. Keep your core engaged. Roll your inner thighs up. No escapes. 5 breaths. Stretch your belly. Exhale. Flip over your feet. Lift up your hips. Walk into downward dog. 5 breaths. Let your head hang free. Uplift in a low belly. Deep waves of breath. Lengthen the sides of your waist, tight gently. Exhale, dog pose. Inhale, step forward into half lift. Exhale, forward fold. So wherever your hands reach, repeating those movements a few times. Half lift, breathe in. Exhale, release, forward fold. Come all the way into each pose once more, half lift. Exhale, folding. And up to standing. Press your feet to the earth. Use your legs. Rise, reach, breathing in, reaching up. Exhale, relax and spread your feet. Bring down your arms. Inhale, Surya Namaskar, reaching up. Gaze up. Exhale, shift your gaze as you bring down your hands up to your navel, fold in. So curl your head in. Half lift, gaze to your nose. Exhale, hands spread, legs back. Establish your plank or chaturanga. 1 breath to upward facing dog. Take a slow breath. Good. And plenty of time in the exhale to transition to down dog and stay. Letting the breath flow. Really finding that flying upward belly. Enjoying the inversion. Your heart is higher than your head. Just one more breath. What can you relax into the shape? Exhale, weight back into the legs. Inhale, shift forward, piking up in the belly, step forward. Forward fold, exhale. Back to standing. Legs, arms reach. Really stretch your inhale, and when your exhale comes, relax your feet, bring down your hands. Take a breath. Just feel your ability to calm your energy, calm your mind. Yes, jackets off. Inhale up. Just join back in if you need to step away at any moment. Exhale, fold in. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, go back. Establish your plank or your chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Gaze to your nose. And downward dog, exhale for 5. Just trusting in this sequence of movements to get us warm and open and strong. Grateful for the sun. Exhale, long spine, head down. Inhale, lift up to the balls of your feet, shift forward to your hands, and then step forward. Exhale, fold in. Little deeper each time. Up to standing, really focusing on that foot press. Rise. Follow your own exhale to your heart. Rest your arms and hands and take a breath. Rest your feet as well. Last one. Breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, folding forward. Enjoy the process, the transition to find your way in. Half lift, just change what needs to change. Go back, legs back. Flip over your feet, upward dog. Long breath in. Exhale, feel your whole body strong as you transition to down dog. And then we're trying to work the way back into the legs in this pose. Press the heels of the hands. So you pull with your belly to lengthen your sides, and that brings your weight to your legs. Letting one more deep breath flow. Linger in your exhale. Calm. Inhale to step forward and half lift. Exhale, release your spine, forward fold. Take your hands away from the earth, use your feet, legs, stand, reach. And come back to your center and just rest with it all for a moment. Gentle length through your neck. Gentle hugging the belly towards the spine. And release your hands to your center on either side for chair pose. Feet hip distance apart. Sink your hips back. And then take your arms up, palms forward. Open feet. You lift up your toes, spread them and put them back down. Bring a peacefulness to your face even when you're working hard. Exhale, release your hands and stand up. Pulse lunge, take your right leg back to high lunge on the toes. Up and down 5 times. Just find a little coming in and out of the shape. Wherever your hands serve you for balance. 5. Press your back foot. Back to chair. Let's keep your palms pressing this time. Feel your hands rest into each other. Exhale. Inhale, release, and back to the lunge on the other side. So catch your balance. You can hold your center wherever your hands are helpful. One more time. Go low, find your low. And then inhale, press up and out. And fold forward over your hip points. Take your elbows or your big toes. And let your hips stretch out and your low back stretch out from that work we just did. Let your head and neck rest completely towards the earth. Nice connection with the sound of your breath. One more time. Exhale. And when you are ready to breathe in, use your legs to stand back up. Exhale, arrive. Virabhadrasana C with some variations. Warrior C, so you might like a little support if you have a little trouble standing on one leg. This is not going to be that easy for me either, so I might touch the wall at some point. So just give yourself that permission. So Warrior C, you're going to take the weight into the right leg and lift the left leg straight back. Reach out your arms, so you can use one arm for support if you like. Let's draw up the knees and knee and elbows towards each other and go back out. So just try again if you come out of the pose. Feel your strength as you curl in. One more time. And then come upright and just float your knee. If you want, you can squeeze it in. One more breath. Exhale, both feet on the earth. Real concentration. So this is as much the mind as it is the body. Shift weight into the left leg. Take your right leg back. Steady your eyes, reach your arms. And then try 5 times to just twist or curl in, knee towards the elbows, crunching in. One more time. Right into the knee float, or take a pause if you need, and catch your knee if you'd like to squeeze it in. What can you relax? Try to let your foot release if it's gripping. Press your root of your big toe. One more breath. Exhale, let that be. And step back your right leg to Warrior A. Grounded, familiar. Your thumbs at your low back help keep it nice and spacious as you bring your torso around to the front, knee over the ankle, arms up, palms face each other. If you'd like, you can lengthen your neck and look up, or move the plane of your face upward. 3. Exhale, bring down your hands. Inhale, Warrior B, turn your back foot out to the side and your hips. Turn your head to look off your front fingertips. Upper body really symmetrical here. Exhale into extended side angles. You can come to your knee or to the floor, lean and reach. Curling that pinky side of the hand downward. Connecting from your back foot to your reaching hand. One more time. Breathe out. Use inhale energy to come on out. Step your feet in, top of the mat. Let be. Other side. Warrior A, step back, hips to the front. Use the thumbs to trace the low back, just to have awareness, keeping that space. And let's take the elbows wide this time. Spreading the heart. Gently open your fingers. Position of power, but with peace. Breathe out. Breathe in, reverse, Warrior B. Change toes to the side, keep your front knee. So we practice those transitions. We build them into our bodies. We know where to step. But then we always have that beginner's attitude. Fourth breath. Steady. Strong. Breathe out into your extended side angle pose. So keep your shoulder off your ear. Press with your back foot. Core strong. One more breath out. Inhale, pressing up. Straighten your leg and turn to the side on your mat. So start with wide parallel feet. Weave your fingers and draw your hands down your back. Stretch your chest. Tuck your chin. Like plow pose, where the chest comes towards the chin when you breathe. Switch the weave of your fingers and draw down again. Even standing. Exhale once more. Lift your chin, release your hands. We'll come back to this position, but first side lunge, so you turn out your toes midway from here. Turn it out part way. Bend your right knee and reach your left hand out to the floor in front. Come up, do the other side, so bend your knee, reach out. And always let you go at your own pace. Try this variation. Strong, determined pressing to come up. Press your foot. Squeeze your glutes. Whoops, I forgot my, so reach to the opposite side. Opposite side. A few more times. Even number on each side. And then come back to your wide parallel feet. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, forward fold. Bend your knees if needed. Release your hands down to the floor or head towards the floor. If you need a little reset in your feet here, you can look from side to side and see the roots of your big toes. And then spin your fingers out and towards the back, walk your hands back. Deep breathing, calm. Another deep breath. Release your hands. Come over to your right leg and reach across with both arms. Relax into the forward fold with a little lateral. All of these challenging the balance. Relax as much as you can. Over to the other leg. Feeling how everything is connected through the network of fascia. Exhale one more time. Center, and then turn out your right foot to the front of your mat so you can come up into triangle pose, reaching up and down. It's okay if your stance is a little wide. There are different traditions here. So we're strengthening and lengthening the low back here. Core is the focus of the pose. One more exhale. Feel your torso strength as you come up. Use your legs as well and change your legs. Keep that same distance of stance you have on the other side. Just have that sense of exploring, curiosity. Use the exhales to reinforce Uddiyana Bandha. Navel towards the spine. That is below the breath. Breath nice and deep. One more breath. Use inhale energy To come up, reach your arms, turn your feet the same way, and exhale, just walk your way out of the shape. Let be. Time to flow down to the earth. Weave your fingers, press up, breathe in. Release your arms to your legs and fold in. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, spread the hands, go back. And come to side plank on the right with your bottom knee down. So over to Vasisthasana for a new variation for me. So find that first, and you can always just return to this position. I'm going to try to take the top elbow and knee towards each other. So a bit of determination, just try that a few times. And release to center and to the other side. So bottom knee down, press that arm straight. Maybe this is the easy side, top knee and elbow move towards each other. Just do what you can. And release to center when that's complete. And let's go back to child's pose. And then add a revolution. So taking your right hand, palm up, slide it through, lower down to the side of your skull. So you can use your left hand for support here. Feet come together. Use your bandhas and relax. So your hips can be down on your heels or lifted. Listen to your knees. One more time. Press your left hand to come up. Taking the other side, carefully coming in. Support. So your neck is long. You can roll towards the back of your skull. Just use your whole body to support and protect your head and neck. Exhale again. Inhale, press your right hand, coming out. Come to a tabletop position for bird dog pose. So just settle into this neutral position for a moment. Notice the core work. The eyes of the elbows shining forward. And take your right leg straight back and your left arm forward. Bring your knee and elbow towards each other 5 times. Reach again. And then release your hand and knee down. Just do a little movement to release. Find stillness. And the other side. First, just reaching and holding the opposite limbs. This is a good everyday strengthener for our backs. And the core. So 5 times, knee and elbow. Reach out. 3. Impermanent. One more time. Reach and release. Cross your ankles. Come through and sit down. Keep your right knee as you stretch out your left leg. Open out to the side, Janushirasana. Guide your torso towards your straight leg. Activate that foot and leg. Exhale, a mindful walk forward and down. Just letting your hands ground or catching your foot or leg. And a little longer, about 8 breaths. One more exhale. Inhale, lift up your head and walk your hands back slowly, just coming in and out slowly from this pose today. And revolving it by taking the straight leg and swinging it out. So we open up the distance between the legs. Left hand in front of you on the floor, right arm up and over. Heart towards the sky. You can take both hands towards your foot if you would like. Just the right amount. Use your breath as that gauge. If you ever start breathing through your mouth, that means you're probably working too hard or very congested. And let your exhale relax you. Inhale, a mindful and slow releasing. Lean back, cross your ankles, draw in your feet, balance. Take your hands away, try to keep your feet drawing in. And keep your left leg, straighten out the right. Fold open from your hip. Bring your torso to face your straight leg. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, walk out slowly. Just let your pelvis tip forward so your spine can lengthen out. Just the right amount for you on this side, and then let your head rest towards your knee. Anytime you need to reset a pose or try to vary it, so if your knee's uncomfortable, just sometimes just coming out and resetting. Just know that you can take care of yourself, and please do. Let the forward folding calm you. Two more deep, slow breaths. When an exhale is complete, slowly walk out. Use your hands to walk yourself back upright. And swing your right leg out to the side more for Paranita, Janushirasana, revolving. Doing a side bend towards the right leg. Just the right amount of lengthening in your side. So having a little depth of sensations, okay, just not pain. Continue to drop into the practice. Keep coming back to your breath. And one more time, breathing out. Mindful and careful, coming up and releasing. One more boat pose variations. Toes point, knees bend, catch your heels, lean back. You can lift up your feet off the floor if you like, or keep them down. Light resting half smile, just doing your best. Exhale, release your feet, rest. Take the sides of your feet and try a different variation. Just lean back, finding that balance. Last time. Exhale, release. Let's take the right knee up to the front of the mat and the back knee coming to the floor on the inside of the knee. So work yourself so you have both knees on the mat. And we're going to follow our chests forward. So a variation of pigeon pose shape. It's fine if you relax your eyes, either let them be steady or close them as you meditate upon this form. Breathing out one more time. Walking up, nice tall spine, twist and look back. Feeling your core strength, draw you around in the twist, keep you upright. One more time, breathe deeply. As your exhale comes, let it release back to center. And release the legs to take the other side. So from easy pose, bring your left knee to the front of the mat, fold it in on itself. Release your right leg so it's just behind your left foot. So we're on the outside of one and the inside of the other. And then follow your heart, go forward and down to any degree. So you can have one elbow down or both. Present with your body and your breath. Observing the pauses between your breaths. That moment of suspension. Settling consciousness. And release your breath one more time. Inhale, a mindful release, tall spine. Exhale, look back, twist. Focus on that core strength. Feel it doing the twisting action and supporting the torso. Breathe out one more time, releasing back to center. A couple more boats. Heart lifting pose. Fingers forward, lean back, bend your elbows. Release your legs out. Bent or straight. So use your hands for support here and your belly. Exhale, release your feet down, rest. Turn your fingers out this time, nice wide arms, lean back into your arms. You really support your upper body and just find that work in the legs. 3 and 5, exhale, rest. I was trying to do 8 versions today and I lost count, but that's good. I think it's close to 8. Let's come to our backs. So you can straighten out your legs and release back. Bring in your knees. Relax. Find a nice centered back of skull. Feel your breathing here. As you are still, notice how you can stretch the breath. One more time, do that. Big giant breath. Look for space in both directions. And then keeping your right leg, stretch your left leg out straight. Catch the back of your right leg or your toe. Breathe out, belly, low belly towards the spine. Breathe in, lifting up. Reaching through both feet. And challenge yourself to find your finishing depth in this last breath. Where is that? And then release your head back down and centered. Out to the side. So holding big toe, or use a nice open hand to catch that leg and turn your head the other way. Both legs are very activated here. You can ground that left side of your body with your hand. Exhale, Nice to have inhale energy to bring your head back and your leg back to center and changing sides. Supta Padangusthasana variations. Reclining big toe pose. Catch your leg or toe. Inhale. Exhale, belly towards the spine. And then inhale, lift up. Point both toes. Once more. Find your edge. Exhale, release. And come out into B variation, holding your toe, or use your elbow down to support the leg. Turn your head the other way. The bandhas here keep you from overstretching. They keep control so we can find that depth, but safely. Just come through one more of your exhales. Inhale to center and exhale, lower your leg. Slide in your heels. Bring your toes out and your heels together. Bring your feet nice and close to your body and center your head. Exhale, low ribs together and down. Inhale, press into your whole body to lift your hips off the ground. You can reset where your head is, give it space, neck space. Take the arms away. Meditating upon this shape. Give it one more inhale's energy. Grow, lift, and exhale, let go. Lower, all the way to release. And then bring your feet to parallel. Nice and close to the body, wide from each other. Exhale, front ribs together and down. Inhale, press up. Bring peace to your face. Light resting half smile. And just applying just the right amount of determination. Press your hips a little bit higher towards the ceiling. One more deep breath. Give it all you have for the moment. And then come down slowly, just letting everything release and relax. And then bring the knees in once more. Lift them on up to happy baby pose. Lift up your hips. Knees on either side of the torso. So the hips can stay down in this pose or lift up, but keep your head centered. And if you have your hips up, bring them down. Exhale. Releasing to figure four pose on your back. Brightening both feet so their legs are active as you stretch. Draw them in to some degree or rest your foot down. Give yourself some support. Find a sweet spot where you feel nice releasing. All these poses on our backs really feel grounding to our nervous system. And release to the other side. So brighten up those legs and feet as you find that figure four cross. Work with this side as far as how open your knee goes to the side, how much you draw in. Just the precise right place for your body. Let the breath flow up the inner edges of the nose as you breathe in and out through the wings. One more time with that breath awareness. Let it exhale, release your legs. Turn out your toes and knees and do a few windshield wipers from side to side. Just letting the arms be of support. Mindful here all the way in each way. One more time to each direction. Just ollie, establish, and then let go. And establish, and let go. What is your favorite twist on your back? Come into that on your right side. So lots of ways, cross over, one knee, both knees. Turn your head the other way. Just rest in that openness. Holding yourself in loving awareness. One more time, finish your breath. And try not to disturb yourself too much as you go to the other side. Just find your way to what this side likes. Include your neck by turning your head the other way. If it helps you use any of those techniques of noticing the breath, pausing in the spaces between the breath, replacing any negative thoughts with the opposite. Exhale, feel complete, and then come back to center. I'm giving ourselves a nice bit of time for inversion. So if you'd like to rest your legs up on a wall or a piece of furniture, that's very friendly and supports a lot of ease in the blood pressure, nervous system. Legs up in the air is also fine. So you can let the legs rest into each other. Maybe a little support from your hands or a blanket so that you can relax. Just notice the sensations in your feet, even after just a little bit of time here. Stay if you're content. Even if you're content and you want to move on to lifting up your hips, coming into plow spine. So we're folding forward with our head centered. Use your hands for support. And see if you can bring your feet towards the floor or touch the floor. And release your hands if you'd like. Keep breathing. 5, 3 more breaths. 8. Inhale to shoulder stand or half shoulder stand. Catch your back with your hands. Lengthen your spine. Whole body supported posture. Optional to bring your arms to the ground and continue your shoulder stand. Determined reaching, grounding strongly. One more breath. Relax into plow. And a very slow coming out today. Just bringing your spine down one notch at a time. until your hips feel ready to lower down. Bring in your knees. Rock up to seated pose. Take your hands back for heart lifting pose to release the throat from all of that compression time. Just gaze to your nose, lift your chin, press your hands. And then release to your favorite seated pose for a little breathing work. So pranayama, holding your legs in a way that works positively for your body. Thumbs up, breath of fire. So it's a steady inhale and exhale without pausing. Then you can go slowly as you like. So you don't want to force or strain. Let's just try that for a moment. Just explore that idea. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So you're never suspending the breath. You're always in part of the breath. And exhale, bring down your arms. So let's try to do about 10, 2 times. Your own pace. Ego eradicator. And 10. Exhale, release. Last set. Keep it positive for you. And relax, release. Just be present with the energy of that practice for a moment. Notice the natural pauses now when you've been given freedom with your breath again. And then a nice balancing breath practice, Nadi Shodhana, with or without hands. Breathe in right side. Breathe out left side. Back to the right, inhale. Slowly stretch the exhale left side. A little bit at a time. One more right side. Exhale left. Now inhale from the left. Exhale to the right. Left inhale. Right exhale. Once more, just enjoying your breathing. And really freeing ourselves by learning to control our breath. Last exhale to the right. And lie down and rest, or come back to one more flow with me if you would like. Nice to release from the seated pose. Upward dog again. Downward dog one more time. Take your right hand to your left ankle. Exhale, release. Left hand to right ankle. Fourth breath, one more time. Exhale, downward dog. And come into resting pose now, Shavasana. Just let it all go, just like you come to easy pose. Just let yourself rest open, perhaps socks or coverings, eye covering. Invite your whole body to relax. Everything letting go. Let go of your bandhas. Let your pelvic floor relax completely. Just let your breath support you as it flows and finds its own river. Eyes and face relaxing. The senses lightly turning inward. Let your throat be soft. Jaw relaxed. Notice the lightness of your body, the vibration. And also observe the heaviness, the backs of the hands, the sacrum, the nice balance. Complete stillness. Observe the next time that you inhale and gently stretch that inhale. And the corresponding exhale. Draw your arms up beside your ears. Reach your right side of the body long and relax. Reach the left side of your body long and relax. Completely still. Slide in your heels. You can bring your knees in. Bring your head in. And rocking up to your seat or come through the side if you prefer. Just a few moments, a few breaths worth of meditation as we finish. Just appreciating, letting the practice have a positive effect. Offer the benefits that may be shared. That the peace on your mat can radiate out. Draw to your heart with your awareness. Thank you. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me, trying some new things. 7 or 8 boat poses as well.